Hey there, you're with James Rosowsky from Built Prefab. Here in Kelowna, British Columbia, we build premium prefab modular homes, and today's video is about our new line of homes called Built World 2020. So in fact, we're looking at the world now here on the computer screen, but before we get going, I think what I'll do is just introduce you to some of our new materials for 2020. So the first place that you might want to start is with our Design Catalog. And this can be downloaded from our website at any time. And it lays out our full-on new design process, which I'm going to detail in a different video. And then, of course, all the models for every one of the designs for 2020 here. And that's going to be the purpose of our video here, is I'm going to tour you through each and every one of these homes. I'll try to keep it like 15, 20 minutes. But just so you know, we've got this new design process, which is choose your floor plan. Then we're going to talk about energy performance, do the kitchens, bath, millwork, and floor coverings, do your windows and exterior doors, lighting and exterior finishes, and that's your house. So the design process is laid out in this design catalog, as are the floor plans generally, but today is a 3D tour situation. And then also another document that you might want to download is our 2020 buyer's guide. And so we've just tried to simplify this a lot, and it just lays you through the design process, pricing, building cost, timelines, all the major questions that people typically have when they talk to us. But one of the most important things is, of course, you can assess for yourself if Built Prefab is right for you, and these are all set out on page 9, being our readiness indicators. So I think what we're going to do is start at the smallest model for 2020 and then work our way to the largest. But as you can see on the screen, it's a full world, and the reason why we made this sort of this new little street with the lake and everything, or river, is so that we get a really nice perspective of what the houses look like against some natural features, and then against other houses and the light and all of those kinds of things. So the first house we're going to burn into here is called the Daylight. And this house is a 768 square foot one module unit, and I guess it's our smallest, but still really cool. The way we're showing it in these pictures is with full vertical cedar that's stained gray, and we think it's a really neat look. And so I mean, we can go around. It's fairly straightforward but very streamlined looking building that we're really excited about building this year. And I think one of the easiest things for me to do right now is to take you to the cutaway, which you can also find in the design catalog, but of course can't spin it around like this. And it's a really cool way to tour a home, because obviously we can see right in. But there's our entry. Come in, got our laundry, mechanical. There's our bathroom. So we've even designed it with a double vanity. We've got the one bedroom in the Daylight with just a standard closet showing here. There's a kitchen here, and if you go through our design process, you can see definitely there's a lot of different ways we can do these kitchens, and then a nice big living room with a fireplace. So I'll do another one here, which is with dimensions, door openings, and the rest. So there you get a good perspective on the house. And I think one thing we can do quickly, obviously, you can find this right in our design catalog, but I think the purpose of the 3D is so that, I'll just change the perspective here, but we can actually walk right into the house and get a better idea. So just so you know, at any time, if you ever wanted to do a 3D walkthrough of your favorite model or talk about it, you can either come down to our office and we do this right on the computer, or another way to do it is via the internet, and we could walk you right through the house and show you all the features. So we've done this for every single one of our units for 2020. So that's the Daylight. Really quick tour, and I mean, you can find way more detail in the video for the Daylight itself, or by watching obviously the design catalog video, or design process, sorry. So the next home we've got is the Dakota, and like last year, these were two separate models. I'll just zoom out so you can see, but essentially there was the Dakota and then there was the East Bay. Honestly, they're not that much different. It's just one has They're exactly the same size, and one has both bedrooms at one side of the home and the living on the opposite, and the other one has each bedroom on the flip side of the unit. So actually, an easier way to show you that is of course these cutaways. So right there's the Dakota, and when you look at it, boom, bedroom, bath, laundry, mechanical, living room, so forth. And then here's the east bay where you put these bedrooms on the opposite ends. And I guess if you're looking at a unit like this, one of the advantages to doing it this way is that you get the full width bedrooms. And I can also show you these. But of course, these are available right in the design catalog. And then we've done model guides for each of these units, like I think they're like 30 pages each for each of the models. But again, we could do a really quick walkthrough. I think one of the cool things to look at maybe in the East Bay, and like I said, they're basically exactly the same inside. But yeah, come on in. We've got the wood-burning stove in here, which is a great option. And then, of course, with the East Bay, you walk in and you're in that bedroom. And like I said, anytime you want to tour one of these units online, we can do that over the internet, or you can come right in to our office and we would do that for you. Also, if you're going to do a design with us, we do every single design in 3D. So we do the same thing for you, and you would really have a really nice understanding of what you're going to be buying. So cruising along, we move up to the spring. This one's 952 square feet, and now we're talking 2 modules. So boom, boom. We're even showing it with a full cross-laminated timber cold roof. So if I flip on over to the cutaway, entryway, laundry, mechanical, living room, kitchen with a little table, and I think this could be reconfigured in a lot of different ways. If you go through our sort of design process, you could see all the different kitchen options, and even if you did the full tour of this on YouTube. Yeah, and so then the 2 bedrooms, the bath, fairly straightforward, but it's a really nice house. And there's the floor plan. So I guess just take a quick peek inside. Won't go too long, but like I said, there's videos for every single one of these houses, so you don't have to really focus too much on this. It's just a quick run through, and there you go. That hallway would lead into the opening there. We'll just go right into one of these bedrooms. Cut through that wall. Yeah, so that is the spring. From there, we start moving up into all multiple module units. That's 2 mods, obviously, but here's a new favorite of ours, which is our revised Holiday. And I know that last year the Holiday had 2 huge opening doors in it, but we've kind of revised that and just gone with, I think this is a 14. Let's just measure. 14-foot door. And then a big window. And I think in a lot of the living rooms, what we've done is for 2020 kind of eliminated the big sliding door in the living room. And then that allows you for a lot more options on your living room furniture configuration. So if I just zoom out, we just stay here for a minute. What I'll do is, this is just 1,372 square feet and nice overhang and everything. What I'll do is take you to the cutaway so you can get an idea of the floor plan. If you do the full tour on this one, you'll see that I think right here is entry, closet, laundry, mechanical, and then there's this hallway. But I think there's an option where you could have a corner kitchen and then bring that hallway opening over here and just reconfigure this ever so slightly, which really your call what you'd want to do. You'd have kind of less or a different type of configuration. But it's again, straightforward, but you got 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, and it's really a nice house. So let's look at the floor plan from that view. Fairly straightforward: entry, kitchen, dining, living, and then all the beds are in the back. Yeah, so, and we're showing this in 14s, and if you read the model guides for any of the units, you'll find that we're very flexible with these sizes, so we can make this home quite a bit bigger by switching the 16-foot wide modules. But that is the Holiday, and I guess the next one up from there is the Forest. And so the Forest is right off the top of my head, I'm going to say 1440. It's actually 1442 square feet, and it's in this sort of T configuration. Obviously, quite a cool house. But the thing I like about the Forest the most is that we were able to get a lot into this house, even though it's 1,442 square feet. And what I mean by a lot is it's 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. And I could just take you right to the cutaway and you can get a better understanding of why I think that's awesome. Yeah, so here's the entryway. Got a big entry. This is almost 9 feet wide here, and then that would lead to the outside. Of course, you have this little hall, and along this side you got bedroom, bath, laundry, mechanical. You got another bedroom, and then, of course, a master bedroom with an ensuite. And the ensuite's like basically the same size as the other bathroom. And then, of course, right at the entry, you have a half bath. You've got a closet, a pantry, and then the whole living room with this whole idea: kitchen, dining, living room, wood burning stove, your choice. But I'll do these dimensions. Here we go. Yeah, so really, really awesome house, and a lot happening for 1,442 square feet. And of course, I love the exterior myself. So there you are. The next house up from there would be the Shore, and that's on a 1,610 square foot unit, and it's in a U shape. So we've got 3 modules there. They actually fit on 2 trucks the way we've designed it, or at least we hope so, depending on where it's going. But really cool feature. Got a huge glulam beam across the top and cross-laminated timber the whole shot. I think these are 12-foot sliding doors, and then there's a 3-foot opener there, or sorry, a window with a bottom and opener. On the master bed side, we've got a 10-foot window, and on this side, an 8-foot window. So let's take a look at that cutaway. And yeah, you'll see it's a cool layout as well. It's 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. And, you know, there's different ways to configure this unit, but, you know, we've gone with a really big master bath this time. So, yeah, you walk in, laundry on the right, mechanical. You've got a bathroom there with a shower, these 2 bedrooms, and then there's like sort of this whole other wing where you go dining, kitchen, living, put in like a really nice, like a suite master bath in there, walk-in closet, and then master bedroom. So, you know, really, it's a cool place, say, if you have guests, you want to keep them over on one side and you're on the other, and obviously you meet in the middle. It's really nice. And let's just take a look at the dimensions and the floor plans. There you go. So, again, all of these dimensions and everything are available in our design catalog. And, of course, if you were able to contact us and get a copy of the model guide, you know, there's way more information in there. But we're not just chucking those out because it's kind of a information overload. So up from the Shore, we move to the Meadow, and so yeah, we're at the Meadow, and this is a 2-module unit. They're actually configured long. I think one's 56 feet and the other one's 60. So with this one, you end up getting 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, plus like a bonus room. And I'll just take you through that. There's that cutaway. There you go. So yeah, walk in. You got your bonus room on the left, but again, this whole idea of having your closet, laundry, mechanical coming in right here. We've been looking at a half bath, and then this big area for your living, and then of course the 3 bedrooms and 2 more bathrooms. So 1,886 square feet. You definitely get a lot happening in there. Could do a quick run into the house, but I'm not going to spend much time in there, because you can of course go to the tour on YouTube, which is quite long, where we take you through the inside of this unit as well as all the rest. And then also what we'll be doing in those tours is showing you all the options in the design process and that. So, but you know, great house. And depending on your view, you know, we'd configure the windows to work appropriately. But like obviously with this configuration, we're looking at a lot of glass and nice fireplace, got that ceiling fan, so beauty. Yeah, so up from the Meadow, then we get to the last 2, the sort of largest units in our line, and this is the Coast. It's 2,464 square feet, and it's basically 3 large modules, and we've done this nice kick out and then a little bit of an overhang right off the modules, and then of course the cross laminated timber facade there. So let's just go over to the cutaway. And you just see, you walk in here, half bath. You've got your closet, pantry, huge kitchen, dining, huge dining, big living room, big laundry, double vanity bathroom, and then sort of your 2 smaller bedrooms here, as well as in the back, like a full-on nice big entertainment room, as well as huge master bath. You've got a walk-in closet and then this bedroom, and of course everything's facing out that way, but it's a sweet layout, and I think it's a lot of house. Obviously, if you go through the walkthrough, you see how big the kitchen is and how big the bathroom is. It's a great layout. So let's just look here at the floor plan, and yeah, you can get the idea. But again, really, really nicely appointed, and a lot of things happening there. We could even jump over to the coast ever so quickly. And I'm not going to go around to the front door. I'm going to kick right in through this glass just to speed things up. Yeah, so I mean, this is a great living room. I want to live there. So anyway, yeah, you get the idea that the house is quite open, and but yet everything is separated sort of appropriately. Yeah. So from the coast, we move up to the mountain, and this is our biggest unit for 2020. You have 3,280 square feet, and yeah, it's great. But the nice thing actually about it is it isn't that wide. It's only 32 feet wide, and it is actually quite a straightforward build as far as production goes. So we haven't done anything crazy here, but still really created a nice home. And let's just see here. So if we go to the cutaway, we'll go to the first floor, I guess the first. So you see, come in, you've got your half bath, closet, big pantry, big kitchen, big dining room, big living room, staircase. There's a storage, mechanical. Then we've got like a huge entertainment room, and then all the bedrooms, the way we've configured it here is they're upstairs. So you flip on upstairs, and here you go. You got a flex space like a den, bedroom, 4th bedroom here, and then of course like the biggest master bath that we have. We've even rotated the tub at 45, the biggest laundry we have. So it's a really big house, and there's a lot happening there. So if we look at the floor plan on floor 1, same thing, 4 foot door is what we're showing at right on the entry. And then, of course, there's the upstairs. And again, you can see this in the design catalog, no problem, or even in the model guide if this is a unit that you're interested in. And so I think, what I'll do on this one, just because we're coming to the end, is go around. We'll flip ourselves around, and then we're going to zoom right into the house. So here we come. But you get the picture. All the houses are sort of finished the same way, same baseboard, same flooring options, same lighting options, everything across the line. It's more about the choices of the floor plan, and then going through those options. So there are many different configurations for everything that we would customize for you in the design. I think, you can either get all this information by going and watching any one of those videos that we've done for the units, or even just do the design process video if you don't have that much time. But yeah, like I said, these are just to give you an idea of what is here. And we at any time would do a full-on 3D tour for you, either on the computer or in person, and we can answer all of your questions about the units, all the features, all the options, everything like that. So we've done a lot of work in trying to detail this out pretty accurately. Well, of course it's accurately because we're going to build them, and but then also making it so that we can show this to you and you can get a much better sense of the house. I'm trying to get on the deck here, but not working. There you go. So yeah, there's your deck. Topless glass railing all the way around. Have your morning coffee out there. I wouldn't mind it. So yeah, I'm going to flip out to Built World 2020. And I think, obviously, if you weren't sure if you were going to watch the design process, I'm just going to flip through a couple things. We have a huge number of kitchen designs already done, and I'm just scrolling through them just so you get the picture. All different styles. We've got bathroom configurations pre-done, and I'm not going to talk about all of them, but I'm just flipping through them. Even big bathrooms like this guy, and everything, we've sort of standardized it so that we could, make this process simple, make your design process simple, and really create a good experience for you, make things easier than when you're, out there trying to build a custom home. Yeah, and so, our entire design system is component-based. I'll show you a quick view of all of our components, and even right down to the windows. That's all the windows in all of those houses that you just saw. Yeah, so we're trying to offer something that's just really different than anyone else out there. Highly component-based, really cool-looking homes that are, configurable so they suit your property and your budget. And, process is find your floor plan, and then from there we start looking at your energy performance. Then we do the kitchens, baths, millwork, floor coverings. Then after that, windows and exterior doors. Then we do your lighting, exterior finishes, and facades, and it keeps everything really streamlined. So, if you want to know more about this, just watch any one of the videos on YouTube. Just look at the title. We've got this one, we've got the design process, and then of course one for each of the models. And then if you have more questions, feel free to get a hold of us at info@builtprefab.com, or come to our website where you'll find even more information, www.builtprefab.com. Again, it's James Rosowsky from Built Prefab. Thanks for taking the tour of Built World 2020.